Nosferatu. I love this damn movie. Get yourself some coffee or some tea or something like that. The next Nosferatu's coming out in Christmas as the time of recording. That highly anticipated one by Lighthouse guy. And I know he's wanted to make a Nosferatu movie for years, so I have actually pretty high expectations for his adaptation of Nosferatu. But anyway, I figured we'd just watch that F.W. Murnau classic. This movie, man, it cracks me up. It's a classic, blah, 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 inspired by Dracula. We don't really have to go through all the, like, cool fun facts about the damn movie. It's just awesome. This movie cracks me up, though. I got a lot to say about it. Forgive me if I pause it over and over again. We've got Professor Bulwer and the captain. Oh, by the way, speaking of Professor Bulwer, hang on, where is he at? I think it's, this fella right... Oh, no, Severs. Professor Severs, the town doctor, and a couple others. For whatever reason... I think it's because they're inspired by Dracula, the characters. They have appearances where they're kind of set up to have like an importance to the plot, and then they're given 2 scenes and never talked about again. A Chronicle of the Great Death of Wisburg, 1838. So anyway, whoever wrote this, Nosferatu, does this word not sound like the call of the death bird at midnight? How you dare not say it, since the pictures of life will... He's gonna drink your blood, Nosferatu will kill your ass. I was gonna say, whoever wrote this book, it's like Dracula, this movie's like Dracula. We're gonna like cut through, the chapters are gonna be broken up into these diary scenes. It's chronicling the series of events that happened. I thought a lot about the beginning and the end of the Great Death in my hometown of Wisburg. This is how the story goes. Hutter and his young wife Ellen lived in Wisburg. So I think Hutter in the new Nosferatu is going to be played by that zombie guy in that Romeo and Juliet movie. And I think Ellen is going to... There's Hutter. There's our man. I gotta say, Hutter cracks me up, bro. This guy is such a trick. Good morning, Hutter. Check it out. He's already on some shiesty shit, whatever we did. Oh, that's his girl. So I think that's going to be played by Johnny Depp's daughter or something like that. So shout out to that cat. Where's my cat? No, whatever. So there's our man, Hutter. Everything is nice and peaceful in the beginning of the village of Wisburg. We got our boy Hutter. He's outside picking flowers for his girl. He makes whatever face that is upon opening the door. And Ellen makes whatever that face is back at him, and he makes that face too. You know, it is what it is. These German films, they over-exaggerate the expressions or whatever. They do it on purpose because of the film. I'm gonna make fun of it a lot, but you know, I get it. This movie's like 104 years old as of the time of recording, I think. My man loves his girl, and oh, he rewarded her with flowers. But she doesn't look so happy about it, does she? She's like, you killed them, the flowers. There you go. Why have you killed them, the beautiful flowers? Can't have shit in Wisburg, bro. But my boy Hutter's like, it's alright, come here. Jams her whole face into his shoulder. And then cut to him strutting down the streets of Wisburg by himself, where a the penguin or something like that rolls up to him and says hello. Do not hurry, my young friend. Nobody can escape his destiny. Now, what a weird thing to say to someone who's just happily walking down the road. And what a weird way to look at someone after you say that to them and then they walk away. He's just like, oh, to be young and in love. There was also the real estate agent Knock. My boy Knock. Okay, I'm gonna be real. Knock might be my favorite character in this damn movie. We're about to be introduced to Knock. Many rumors were circulated about him. Only one thing was certain. He paid his people well. There you go. He's also one of the scariest looking human beings to ever grace camera. There he is. Completely built. If I didn't know any better, I think that's Nosferatu. And here we find Knock reading an equally strange whatever the hell that is, and then he makes that face. I never actually... I bet it would be cool. I wonder if people have ever gotten like tattoos or something like that of the symbols on this page, because these symbols in this weird language or whatever shows up a couple times. I don't know if it's real or not. I don't know why I'm hiding Andy in the corner there. You can come back. So there you go. So clearly Knock is reading something important. Hutter walks up as Knock tucks away his treasure map and says, Count Orlok, his lordship from Transylvania, would like to purchase a nice house in our small town. Forgot about that. They show about like 2 to 3 frames of whatever face that was before the words "you could earn a lot of money" are spoken, and it's those faces right there. Look at our 2 heroes of this story. That is the face of 2 people who are ready to earn a lot of damn money. And then they make that they're gonna make that face again, all happy about it. It'll take a little bit of effort and a bit of sweat and perhaps a bit of blood. I don't know who's gonna play as this guy, by the way, in that remake movie. I think William Dafoe is gonna be the Dr. Seaver or something. I don't know. I guess we'll find. I haven't watched actually any trailers on the new Nosferatu. Even the way he like moves his characters, right? You know what I mean? Grabbed Hutter like I grabbed my cat. And there it is with that strange symbology, that weird language again. Whatever could it be? It's kind of weird, right? It seems to establish like Nock knows something. Or is suspicious of something. As you should be. I mean, everything about this is very strange. And Hutter's not like, hey, what's that weird Egyptian document you have in your hand? The fucking weird hieroglyphics. He wants a very nice deserted house. Oh, good. He wants a deserted house, not just an open vacant house. Count Orlok. And luckily for them, there's a vacant house across the street from Hutter. Actually, that's like a whole vacant factory. God damn, did you see that? That house opposite yours, just offer him that one. So they're gonna like rip off Count Orlok, I think is our play here. We're gonna like, here, have this piece of shit. And instantly, without even thinking, travel quickly, travel well, young friend, to the country of ghosts. Off you go. Let's get fucking paid, right? I forgot about that hand slap. Now, naturally, Ellen, or whatever her name is, isn't going to be too happy about it. Because her boy runs in with that much joy. And says, I'm going to travel far away to the country of thieves and ghosts. And naturally... So it cuts to Ellen looking like a ghost. Making that face. And he's like, don't worry about it, babe. Kiss, sprint. Comes off, grab the hat. Turn, spin, grab the rest of your shit. She hasn't moved a muscle. Wake up, camera. Refocus me. What are you doing? How does it work? Got the camera focus? Ah, whatever. Forget about it. I'll be as mysterious as this movie. Just don't want to get the camera right. Anyway, here's Hutter packing up his hot dog. A nice design too. He's also got the tightest damn pants on the planet. How could that ever be comfortable? Anyway, there's Ghost Ellen still looking like a zombie. So he grabs her. Oh shit, what up? There's the cat, by the way. Say hi, cat. That's right, there's the cat. Hutter left his worried wife with his friends, the rich ship owner Harding and his sister. Mwah. Off Hutter goes then. See ya. Ellen's already dressed for Hutter's funeral. Anyway, don't worry, he says. The captain guy I mentioned earlier, they're wealthy captain friends, so Hutter's wife is gonna stay with them because, to be fair, she looks like she needs someone around her at all times. And she's also mad clingy. Aw. Wearing all black and shit. Oh, remember this scene right here. We're gonna come back to this place. Remember this scene and this exact frame and style right here is real important because we're gonna see it again. But anyway, well, we'll see it again. I don't know if Hutter will ever see this damn place again. He's off to the land of thieves and ghosts. The young Hutter traveled many dusty roads, but finally he could see the glowing peaks of the Carpathian Mountains. It became more difficult for the horses. So welcome to the singular Carpathian Mountain. And to red. I think red means nighttime. Well, blue definitely means nighttime. It's very clearly daytime in all these scenes, and it's easy to get confused what's supposed to be nighttime and what's supposed to be daytime. It also makes my face blue as shit. Hutter made it to the Carpathians, and that's all that matters. Oh yeah, we're about to meet some dudes with some pretty glorious mustaches. I can't deny that. And he's gonna walk in like an old Wild Wild West sheriff or something like that. Not where you open up the doors and everyone goes quiet and looks up at you. But no, Hutter's gonna be the guy. They're all gonna stand up and look at him suspiciously after he sits down right here and he's like, "You want anything, young lad?" And he's like, "Yes, I'll have a beer." And then this chick walks up to him and then he grabs it and he takes a sip and what does he say? What does he announce to the world? He's like, "Ha, here, slam the table. Hurry the meal. I have to go to Count Orlok's castle." Count Orlok! Look at that fucking face. I love that too. That's like my favorite scene right there. Oh, that. Amazing acting. Look at him like grabbing his. This looks like my man watched his cat fall down the stairs and not stick the landing or something like that. God, he looks like that's genuine. Anyone with that mustache who looks at you like that says, Anyway, he says, "You can't go out now, because think of the werewolf roaming the forest. There's a werewolf out there." And he's laughing, because he's like, "You're pulling my fucking leg. What you mean, werewolf, bro?" And then they're all laughing about it, and they're like, "Nah, I'm trolling. This guy's gonna die. Also, there's the werewolf." That's the most metal shit I've ever seen. Also, that was metal. You just don't understand Nosferatu the way I do. And he's gonna scare off the horses. So honestly, that guy wasn't kidding. He said there was a werewolf, you can't leave, and he was right. Like literally, the werewolf showed up, scares the horses away. Now Hutter can't go anywhere except to bed. Hutter can go to bed, still wearing that Bloodborne outfit. Always got to be prepared. Hang it up. Look outside. Is there a werewolf? Well, the horses are running away. Yep, looks like the horses are running away. What's Hutter's reaction to that? Oh, there's the werewolf too, by the way. Hutter's like, look at that. Even the townsfolk see it or hear it. I think it howled probably. It is a silent movie, but we can only speculate. There it is again, the werewolf. Scaring the horses. And Hutter's like, "It sure is chilly. Ugh. Fucking werewolf, I'm trying to get paid." Werewolf getting in the way of my boy's money. Close the door and Penguin walks over to the table, then grabs the most important book in this thing called A Vampire's Terrible Ghosts, Magic, and the Seven Deadly Sins. And this book right here, Hutter's gonna look at this book, the most important book. And it's going to tell him, out of Belial seed appeared the vampire Nosferatu, who lives and feeds in human blood. He lives in terrifying caves, tombs, and coffins, and blah. And Hutter's going to be like, "Ha ha, fuck then." Do you see him frisbee that book straight into his pillow? Damn near took the head off the Tooth Fairy. And it's a shame, because if you think about it, a lot of what happens in this movie can be avoided if you kept reading that damn book. Anyway, there's the Carpathian Mountain again. No werewolf to be seen, though. I think we're in the clear. Wake up. Yep, no werewolves, only sunlight and a bunch of migrant workers fetching the horses. And he's stretching, he's happy because honestly, payday is upon us. There was a werewolf, but like there wasn't a vampire. Oh, there's that book I threw away of terrible ghosts and vampires and the Seven Deadly. Hey, it said the word Nosferatu in there. I wonder if that's important. Well, Bow, bitch, that's right, get that book out of here. Second time. How many times is that poor book gonna be abused, bro? He keeps throwing it to the floor like it owes him fucking money. This guy's so relatable. Load up on the caravan, let's get the fuck out of here. On to Orlok's castle then, shall we? Off we go then. Now it's interesting, right? Because like, they kind of, I don't know if they played off Count Orlok's present as a joke. He's like, "I have to go to Count Orlok's castle. Oh, hurry up, the sun is going down." And remember, they all like laughed it off, and they were like, "I'm just, haha, there's nothing to be afraid of." Ah, here it is. It's blue out. Here is the point of no return. It's such the point of no return that if they cross it, well, these workers are not gonna cross this point right here. And he's gonna be like, "What the hell are we doing? Why are we stopping? You can pay us anything. We're not going any further." That's bad. You can pay them anything, and they're not going any further. Wonder why that is. Hutter's like, "Well, so be it. I'm gonna march up here then. Grab my shit." Oh no, is he gonna talk to this guy? He's like, "Nah, we're not going. It's creepy on the other side of the pass." Bro, do you know how creepy it is? And he's still laughing. Look at this dude. He's always got a smile on his face. It's creepy, don't you know? Forget the bandits, forget the werewolves, motherfucker. Have you thought about how creepy it is? Anyway, give me my shit. I'll be on my way then, says Hutter. Off he goes to the Transylvanian Carpathian mountains by his lonesome, crossing the bridge of no return, looking at us, giving us one final goodbye. As soon as Hutter had crossed the bridge, the eerie faces he so often had told me about took hold of him. Whoever wrote this, I actually don't remember who writes this story. Anyway, that's one of the coolest scenes ever right there. And here's a, oh shit, look at that. It's a scary carriage moving in double speed. It's moving in celerity. It's using celerity. And it's riding up on Hutter. Is this the creepiness that Hutter was warned about? Here he comes, watch this shit. He's walking along in normal speed and he stops and he looks and fucking stop motion. Here he comes. Another freaking carriage, and look at all the horses. They look like ghosts. They got Grim Reaper coats on, and whoever that, I'm sure that guy's no important. He says, "Hey, get in the cart, by the way." And Hutter's like, "All right, bet. I'm not gonna ask any questions. Your horses have blankets on them, and that guy looks scary as shit. Quick, fast motion, travel away. Look how fast they're traveling. It's so fast." Hutter's like, "What the fuck is happening, dude?" He gets blown away. He has to get back in while the horse moves. It skips a frame. I wonder how they did this. Did this effect back in the day? Did they like take the film and cut it and strip it? And now it's a negative. White to black, black to white. So I think this is the creepiness that we were warned of. But no matter what, it's too late now, Hutter. We're riding up to the castle. I love it. So yeah, Hutter naturally is terrified. He runs outside. He's like, what the fuck? Because he just got sent to double speed. And this dude, who's certainly known suspicious, is like, there, that's Orlok's castle. And he's like, oh, thanks. I'm gonna walk out of here. You and your creepy hooded executioner horses. And that's what Count Orlok does in response. Whoever that strange fellow was. And he looks back like, oh. And there he is. He 2-speed stop motions away. Never to be seen again. And then he turns around. I love that. That goes hard. Did you see? I love the stance Hutter makes too. As soon as that door magically opens. Oh. Full horse stance. Legs flown apart and shit. And there's one of the coolest scenes ever right there. Is Count Orlok himself. The first scene in Nosferatu. Steps out with that look. Yeah. No, naturally, Hutter's looking around like, oh, it's a nice place. Oh, check this shit out. We got that over there. We got a castle. We got more castle this way. And he's going to look up. Oh, shit. The thing closed behind me. What is going on? Even this low resolution, you can see the fucking horror on his face. And imagine his horror when he walks up and he sees that guy. Now, look at that. He's like walking up in disbelief, has no idea what he's seeing. He's like... Take off his hat. Put it back on again. Good day, sir. What the fuck? Why are your fingers... Look, he's so tall. He's grabbing his hands and shit like this. And he says, I've waited for you. I've waited too long. Now it's almost midnight. The servants are sleeping. Oh, right. It's nighttime, by the way. I mean, obviously, it has to be nighttime. It's Nosferatu. And he goes... Look at the way that dude walks. He like brake checks him too. He stops for a second. Hutter's like... Alright, we'll keep walking this way into the darkness then. Anyway, cut to dinner time now. Count Orlok is looking at that paper right there across from him. I love this because it looks similar to the paper that we saw Nock read earlier. The with the weird symbols and all that stuff, and Hutter's gonna cut his bread way too close to his thumb right there. And Nosferatu's like, I don't know what the fuck this says. And he looks up. Yeah. I think that's a cool clock, actually. I would be down. I want that clock. Look at that. It's got a little skeleton on it that he hammers the thing. I'd be making that face too. He's like, huh, that's weird. Cut my fucking thumb open. Ouch. Darn it. Count Orlok. Don't waste it. He walks up to him making that face. You're hurt. The precious blood. I don't know what Nosferatu sounds like, to be honest. I don't know what Max Shrek sounds like. Grabs him, sucks his thumb because he's a blood-sucking vampire. And I love Hutter's reaction the whole time because he's just fucking like a deer in headlights while backing up slowly. And you're gonna notice Nosferatu has this effect on people where he like locks them in his trance and they go, and then they back up into a chair. And then they sit down and should we not spend a little time together, my very dear friend? Sunrise is far away, and during the day I have to sleep. My friend, I will be in a very deep sleep indeed. And he's like doing a little bad. He's like, I'm so sorry. Forgive me if I'm weird. Transylvanians are like that. And there it is. There's that Hutter. Sit. Fuck yeah. And I creepy spider walk with my do-rag on. With the sun rising, all of Hutter's dark thoughts of the night were vanishing. Oh, thank God. Sunrise. Why the hell did he sleep in that chair looking like a damn Victorian painting? Also, I think this place was a lot cleaner looking. He really did wake up like... Anyway, the hall is empty. That's nice. Not a servant in sight, by the way. But you know what, Hutter? Listen, you can weird Hutter out, but you will never wipe Hutter's smile off of his face. You just can't kill his vibe. He's a chill dude like that. Now he'll sit there and he'll rub his neck a little bit and be like, ah, that Orlok guy's weird. Anyway, what's going on here? And he looks and he's like, huh, I've got 2 holes in my neck. The quality's too low, but mosquitoes, am I right? Ah, no worries. We'll put that away. Put my hands in my comically high, waist-high pockets. Smile. Meditate on defeating the Batman. Is that food? Oh, shit. He made food for us? Hold on. Let me fucking... No, he's eyeing it up across the room. Is that food? Oh, alright. Here we go. Now he gets some food. Yes, sir. God, a Hutter. I love this guy. I can't get enough of him. He's like, fuck all the other weird shit that happened. I got... What is this, lamb? Oh, wow, I'm exploring the castle of Count Orlok. Let me look around here for a second. Walk down this way with my cool coat and my high-ass pants. Make your testicles shoot up into your lower intestine. One wrong misstep. Ah, look at the side of the Carpathian Mountain. I sure hope there's no vampires here or werewolves. I better write a letter to my bitch. My love, my dearest, don't let it anger you that your beloved is far away. And he goes, oh, fucking bunch of fucking mosquitoes. I better write that down. The mosquitoes are a real pest. I've got 2 bites on the neck, very close together, each on one side. If only I read that book, I didn't keep throwing at the fucking floor. Oh, Hutter. Anyway, we got this guy. Who the hell is this? Hutter's running outside. Oh, it's the courier man. Of course, it's the courier man. Courier man, will you deliver my letter to my girl? Yes. Oh, right. I'll be right down then. I love the body acting, you know. Okay, off you go then. So it kind of makes you wonder, how often does that courier visit Orlok's castle? I guess pretty often if Orlok was able to send a letter to fucking the UK or whatever, Wisburg. The ghostly evening night again seemed to revive the shadows of the castle. The castle. Ugh. Hell yeah, we got back to the boy standing on business. Best scene right there where he's like, what the fuck? Give me the paper. Give me the paper. Give me that page. And as he's laying out the document for Dracula here to sign, Nosferatu's like, and he picks it up because he can't move his ancient fingers, so he like scoops it up like this and he looks at it. He looks at it, he goes, this your girl? I think I like her. He points at it with his whole hand. Hell yeah. Your wife has a beautiful neck. And right here, Hutter should be like, wait a minute. Beautiful neck? I have a beautiful neck. No, he's like, well, that was weird. And so instantly, I'm gonna buy the house, that beautiful deserted house opposite of yours. Hell yeah, he is. Nosferatu's like that. There it is. And Hutter's like, look at it, he's done. Pick it up, bro. Pick it up, put it in the bag. I'm trying to creep up on that. I'm trying to get that neck. My dearest beloved, I kiss your brooch. I will remember you always, my dove. Emma? I remember you always, my dear Ella? Emma? I forgot her name. Ellen? Wait a second, that's the book! That's that one book! During the night, Nosferatu clutches his victim and sucks their blood like a gruesome life-saving drink. Wait a second. Beware so that his shadow cannot burden your sleep with horrible nightmares. I've been having horrible nightmares too! Come on, Hutter. Tell me your brain cells are firing off, at least 2 of them. Beware, it is midnight again with that cool skeleton clock. I'd like to have one of those. So you'd be like, nice clock. Oh, thanks. That's a clock from the movie Nosferatu. Oh, what's going on in here? I love this shit. He opens up the door, and that's what you see staring at you like a fucking, like a corpse, like Nosferatu. And he's like, yeah, close that damn door. And do you another one better. Why don't you reinforce that door? Because if you recall, Count Orlok has telekinesis or something, because when you walked in here, the doors opened up on their own. No, you're not jumping out the window. That's like a 300-foot drop. But when he walked here, the doors opened on their own, and then they closed on their own, and then they did it again. So you know for damn sure the doors are going to open up again, my boy. Come on. That's terrifying. And he's like, oh, fuck, there he is. The big man himself. So how much telekinesis does Nosferatu have? Or is it just his castle, like he has domain over his castle like V Rising? Well, either way, we better hide under that blanket, because everyone knows that if there's a blanket between you and the vampire, there's no way for the vampire to reach your neck. Meanwhile, at the same hour, it's Ellen! Ellen, right? Yeah. And she's like... And she wakes up like a Force ghost. Like Luke Skywalker is about to get told to go to the Dagobah star system. But no, she has a weird dream and she has lizard snake eyes. And she looks out the window like, oh, I'm simply allured because I think the idea is Nosferatu looked at the brooch and like chose her and was like, I'm gonna get you. So now she's got radiation. She's got Count Orlok Nosferatu disease. She is Nosferatistic. She's so... Look at that. She's doing the mummy across the banner and shit. She doesn't know what's going on. Orlok, you can't kill your girl, then you won't be able to get her neck. Oh, Ellen. Yeah, that's her name. Ellen! Oh! I'm the one sailor who's been smoking on my big pipe. Let me get you down from there, girl. What's wrong with you? I need a doctor. We need a doctor post haste. Immediately. Is it Dr. Seaver? Is it William Dafoe? Anyway, back to Hutter. Oh, hell yeah, it's on him. So, I don't know what happened, but somewhere between Nosferatu opening the door, Hutter clutched his blanket like a little baby and went to bed. Or maybe he passed out from terror, or maybe I don't know what happened to him. That's part of the fun. But Ellen wakes up with that lizard look in her eyes again, like she's a shape changer, and she's like, ah, Hutter, he took my boy. He took my boy. There he goes. Goodbye, Hutter. The vampire went down on him, though. And he's got that look like... Yeah. And it's like the Force ghost. It's like that stupid shit they did in the sequel Star Wars movies where he looks at her across the vampire force and starts walking towards her. But he's not actually walking towards Ellen. He's actually walking towards the door out of the room. But I like the way that's framed. That's pretty cool. And then we're gonna, as you know, the door, telekinesis over wood and wooden objects, so that door is gonna bam on its own, because fuck my dude is fly like that. What's happening? Well, she closed her eyes and she lied down. I guess she went back to sleep. Maybe it was temporary, right? I made it grab him like this when I creeped up. And he goes, ah, it's harmless blood contagions, congestions, whatever that said. I blinked. The doctor described Ellen's fear to me as unknown illness. I know, however, that her soul had heard the call of death of the death bird tonight. Nosferatu has spread his wings, and in the morning light, Hutter decided to explore the horror of his nights. So, alright, Hutter knows. Game on. There's clearly a blood-sucking vampire on the loose, or at least you would think Hutter's gonna read the rest of that book, maybe? Well, first Hutter's gotta wake up. Sorry, you gotta wake up. You got fed on by a vampire. Can't blame you for that one. My head hurts. My blood is feeling really lacking today. I better stand up and get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you think? Wait a minute. He's gonna move in next to me. Is it that the worst part of all? Oh no, I gave Nosferatu my address. Alright, let's look around this castle then. Where's Nosferatu? What is the stay? What is the great mystery of this place? Throw open that door. Yes, sir. Look in here. Boom. A big coffin. Is that another word? Coffin, sarcophagus, casket, Nosferatu. And he's like, ah, shit. Fuck, there's a body in there. Yeah, you're damn right there's a body there. Now you better read the rest of your book. Damn, he really is a body. You see the way his body jerked around when he opened that shit? Now, if you read the rest of your book, you should know that you drag this motherfucker out in sunlight before the cock crows at sunlight or whatever. But he's getting like, ah! It's a blood-sucking vampire! Crawl away. Get out of there. And fair enough. But I'm just saying, you should really read the rest of that book instead of waiting until nighttime. Hutter, you had a whole day. Where are we going? Especially after this, you're gonna be real disappointed in Hutter after you see this next part here. He's gonna walk out. He's like, all right, I need eyes on the beast. Open the thing. There he is, Nosferatu. Look at him go. He's walking in speed. He's grabbing his full coffins. Wait a minute. He's loading his caravan. Oh, hang on. That's bad. He's loading up his shit. Oh, right. Nosferatu knows my address. Oh, and he wants my girl. Oh, look. And he gets in the coffin, and then the thing telekinetically slides shut, and then it rides off with him. And he's like, oh, shit. You want to know why he's making that face? Because he just realized something. Yeah, Ellen, exactly. Ellen is right, because he just learned. What did we learn about Nosferatu? About Count Orlok? Well, he will drink your blood and then leave you in his own castle and use telekinesis to slide in on your girl after moving into the abandoned house next to you. This could have been avoided if you read that damn book, or better yet, not treat Nosferatu like a thing not capitalize on Count Orlok. You know what I'm saying? But now it's over. He straight left your ass at his own castle. Where are you gonna go now, Hutter? Keep on to call him Hunter. What are you gonna do now? Oh shit, I better. I can't. I don't. Oh, we're gonna tie up some sheetrope. So we're not leaving. We're not gonna leave the way we came. We're gonna tie a fucking sheet rope like Project Zomboid, gear up, and crawl down the entirety of the Carpathian Mountains by ourselves. And I love this part. This is my favorite scene right here, because right as he runs out of rope and he's crawling down the mountain. Oh, tell me this doesn't fucking hurt. When he's like, all right, I have to let go now. Wee! Oh, look at him. He's dead. He fucking died. He said, oh, shit. You look like you popped your fucking pelvic bone out of place. Sorry, dog. That looked like a fucking... I mean... Is Ellen that important to you? The raftsmen did not know anything about the creepy load they were taking down the river. So yeah, it's Nosferatu. He's on the riverboat. There's a bunch of coffins and caskets, and no one asked any questions. So I kind of wonder what that conversation looks like. There's like the carriage ride up. Oh wait, Nosferatu could teleport and stuff. He could probably shapeshift into the werewolf too. I know. Ignore the Dracula. We're not talking about Dracula. Anyway, farmers took him to the hospital yesterday. They say he plunged from a mountain and he still has a fever. Yeah, I think he has a broken fucking femur as well. But stay strong, Hutter. No, he wakes up like, ah! Almost pops that dude in the head. He goes, coffins. Passes out again. This is how I handle thin blood visions in V5 when thin-blooded vampires get visions. Coffins! Loading this Transylvanian Carpathians dude. He says, the ship's gonna sail tonight, bro. What are we doing anyway, loading this? What's up with all these coffins that we're loading onto this damn ship anyway? Who needs so many coffins and caskets? And he goes, I don't know. I actually don't know what their conversation is. I'm just making it up. In here, are there bodies in this coffins? There better not be any bodies in this coffins. All right, give me that crowbar or whatever the hell. We're gonna open this coffin up. There's got to be a Nosferatu in here. We read the book. Open it up. Look at that. It's soil. All right, flip it over. There's a body in there. Nope, just rats. Plague-bearing disease rats. That's right. Y'all fuckers got trapped. But they don't... Excuse me. But they don't know it's plague-bearing rats. They're like, leave the cargo behind. Ow, this one bit me on the foot. I'm gonna pick up this shovel and crush the rat for biting me. Well, that's the first carrier, the first infected. From this time, I am recording that Professor Bulwer explained to his students the gruesome manners of the meat-eating plants. In horror, they looked at the mysterious ways of nature. So yeah, kind of wild scene transition right here if you're not expecting it. So basically what happens is we Nosferatu and his grave soil and his plague rats are being loaded onto this boat, which are on their way to Wisburg or wherever, and it's saying, meanwhile, this professor over here is talking about Venus flytraps. So we got our boy. He's looking at plants, at the Venus flytrap, at the penis flytrap, aka your mama. Behold the ways of the fly in the fly trap. And it crawls into place. And it closes. Hey, that's scary, but even scary is this dude's lines, because all of his lines are like this, so I wonder how they're gonna handle this character in the new movie, because it cracks me up. He goes, isn't it like a vampire? Keep that in mind. So, whoever that guy was, anyway, it seemed that the real estate agent Knock was forced into darkness surrounding the approaching stranger, Nosferatu, so, oh boy. So, we met that Professor Bulwer guy, and he's like, Venus flytrap, more like vampire flytrap, am I right? And then now we're going back to Knock, and Knock, the silly real estate agent who looks like the penguin, who set up this whole ordeal, reading these weird hieroglyphics. Where's our boy Knock? That's not Knock. The patient from yesterday has had an attack of acute mania. Uh-oh, what happened to Knock? The guy goes, let me look at my stuff and taste it and take my glasses off. Well, let's have a look at him then. My boy. Oh, he's not looking so good. He is one with the wall. Look at the way he looks at him. He even looks at him like Nosferatu. He's got that laugh. Yeah, boy. I don't know what's so funny. But yeah, he's gonna grab that fly and eat it. And I like the little hand exchanges. Blood is the life. Blood is life. So I don't know what happened. Somewhere along the way, it seems Knock is also gonna get punished for his sinful ways of capitalizing on old people. And now he is possessed to eat flies and snatch him out the air, eat him with this hand. Which is a very efficient tactic, I think. And I'm gonna grab another fly. No, actually, just kidding. Psych, bitch. I'm gonna grab you. Give me your blood. Most choreographed shit ever. And they were like, unhand me. I'm telling you, you look like the penguin from Arkham Asylum. Oh, this Professor Bulwer anyway. I remember earlier he was like, now see how they're like a vampire, these plants? And then he goes, and this one. And he's looking at whatever the fuck that is. A polyp with tentacles, sure. And a little polyp grabs it and he says, clear, almost bodiless. And yes, indeed, look, and it's grabbing its prey and eating it up. And he says, clear, almost like a phantom. Oh! I can't get enough of this guy. What? You think every conversation with Professor Bulwer, he's like, much like a vampire, equivalent of a zombie. That's our character about. Anyway, continue. So we're back to the penguin. So whatever Professor Bulwer is talking about, he's talking about vampires and plants. And then cut back to not going spiders. I have the same reaction when I see spiders. Oh shit, a spider. Batman. And he starts laughing about it. What's so funny, Knock? They go, my god, this guy's gone completely insane. No idea why. Don't know who hurt him or what did it. This is a case for... Ellen went to the beach often to spend time alone in the dunes. She longed for her beloved. Her eyes searched across the waves. Oh yeah. Sorry, Ellen, you and your freaky lizard reptile eyes are not finding your boy Hutter. Oh, I keep wanting to say Hunter. Ain't no Hutter there. Nope. No Hutter. He's not in the ocean. How could he be in the ocean? He's in Transylvania. Come on now. And she's also in like a graveyard too. Look at all these like stakes left out here. That's grim. for all the ones who died at sea visiting Count Orlok or something. Well, there's about to be a lot more crosses very soon. She's gonna regret looking out that ocean. Anyway, here comes two of the, I think these are Ellen's caretakers or something like that, because I don't know, Ellen's weird. We can't leave Ellen alone. She's gonna be played by Johnny Depp's sister, or daughter or something like that, so she's gonna be even weirder in the new one. And here's why that's a good thing. And they're like, what's wrong, you and your curly forelocks? And they're laughing like, look, it's a letter from your husband. My love, my dear, still let it anger you that your beloved is far away. He's like, oh, he's alive. Well, wait till you read the next page. Something about mosquito bites. Heart. Oh, shit. And there's Hutter. My boy made it. Ain't no Carpathian mountain stopping this man from achieving. Ain't no mountain stopping this. Ain't no mountain stopping this guy from saving his true love. Speaking of vampire scum, we are in the SS Orlok, full of rats and rat-filled coffins. Oh, no we're not. Horseman. Oh no, this is Hutter. Hutter's getting a ship. Never mind. I thought this was the Nosferatu ship. It might not. I think it is the Nosferatu ship. I think that was just a scene of Hutter getting a horse so he could go back to Edinburgh or wherever the hell he came from, Chicago. Oh, anyway, there's the Nosferatu ship. Cut back to Knock, and Knock is sitting there, and they never learn their lesson with this guy. You never turn your back on Knock because he might jump and take your blood or steal your newspaper clippings so you can read your newspapers. And he wants to get the scoop on the Times since they're not going to give it to him. And he's going to unfold that damn thing. It's going to say the plague, an epidemic broke out in Transylvania and in the ports of Varna and Galas, I don't know, on the Black Sea. Young people are dying in the masses. Oh yeah, Nosferatu has arrived, and he's like, yes, yeah. I love Knock. Knock better be as funny in this new movie as he is in this one. I love Knock. He just cracks me up. He's got that face every time. Anyway, here's Hutter making his difficult journey upstream like a salmon migrating his way back to Ellen's. Anyway, here's the Nosferatu shit. I'm so tired. All right. So we're on the boat, and it's nighttime, even though it's very clearly daytime. I think it's nighttime. I actually don't know. It doesn't matter probably in this moment. And this is the ship. And there's the captain of the ship. The last voyage of the Demeter. Look at that. You can, yeah, that's a real sideburns. Pair of sideburns. The guy, he goes, a sailor has become sick below deck. He's delirious. Uh-oh. Something's happening below deck. It ain't gonna get good from here. He says, hold on. Let me grab my pipe weed and we'll have a look. There's the delirious motherfucker. He's sleeping. Oh, no, he's awake now. We're looking down. He's like, you there. Stop being delirious. Bah! I was expecting that. There you go. Give this boy some alcohol. Give him some lean. And he's like, oh, please more. There we go. Be safe. He doesn't have mania. He's having withdrawals from fentanyl or something like that. I don't know what his deal is. He gets up and he looks back in the corner and oh hell no, Nosferatu's right the fuck there in like obfuscate mode, just staring at this guy, and it fades away again. Even if it's daytime, Nosferatu's still watching you. Hell no. Anyway, here's Hutter again, I think, making his way back home. Making the difficult journey back west. I think it'd be west. They had an epidemic on board. The first infected sailor dragged all crew with him into the dark grave of the sea. So yeah, the Nosferatu plague is in full effect. This ship is carrying. It is a patient zero ship. Everyone aboard is dead, down to the last comrade aboard the ship. Not good is not good. Last two people. We got the captain and this guy. And they're like, rest in peace, my boy. Gotta throw you overboard. We can't bring you back to land because you're gonna infect everyone. So you gotta throw you into the sea, dunk. I don't like the way he picked up that hatchet. I will go downstairs. If I'm not back up here in 10 minutes, don't check on me. I don't know. Run this ship into the ground. Oh, he looks like he means business too, that guy with that hatchet. I thought he was about to kill the captain when I first saw that. But he's like, I'm gonna go down to the coffins and cut him up, and I'm gonna fight this disease. And or Nosferatu, if this guy can see Nosferatu. Look, he even chops open stuff like a zombie. Oh no, my boy. Nope. All he did was unleash rats upon this ship. He just opened up, trolled, punished for looking. He said, you fuck with Nosferatu? Guess what? You get a wave of rats. And then he stops and he's like, oh, and then need I say anything? Oh shit, I gotta slide the thing. It doesn't matter really. Yeah, that's a face that you make when you see that. And look at that, he's got a blood. I love that, it's so cool. And he runs out. And remember, Nosferatu, if he scares you, has the ability to make you back up and try to sit down. So he's gonna try to back up and sit down like Hutter did, but he's gonna back up and sit down right off the fucking ship. Overboard, starboard. Wait, port, starboard. Yeah, starboard. Straight into Davy Jones's locker. And that's the last crewmate. And so the captain's like, oh shit, I better tie myself to the wheel. I gotta be able to get us home. I gotta get us home. And he ties himself to the wheel as this motherfucker's walking around now, because it's nighttime, I guess. It's hard to tell, right? Let's assume it's nighttime, but it's nighttime now. He just watched his comrade die, and he's tying himself to the wheel. And imagine this shit, right? And you finish tying, and you look up, you know what I mean? And he's like, oh, fuck. Oh, no. I was trying to take this ship home. Nope. Goodbye. And then it drops the hardest quote in the entire movie. The death ship had a new captain. Damn right. Look at that thing. All black sails. All shadow. Anyway, here's Hutter riding his ass back home. Ride, Hutter. Nosferatu be approaching. Oh, now it's nighttime? I mean, maybe Nosferatu can move in the daytime. To be real, you know, he might be that guy. You never know. Anyway, here's Ellen being weird again. We might as well just keep Ellen inside. Close the doors. Oh, never mind. Ellen's gone. And we're back here. I think we're just about back to Wisberg Village, or wherever the story began. The home of Count Orlok and... Oh, what's up? Oh, Huey. See, that's what I'm saying, Ellen, you better stop walking around like a zombie. You're gonna walk off the damn building doing that shit. You just... Will someone tie Ellen to the fucking bedpost? Oh yeah, they're looking around. These are Ellen's friends or whatever, and they're like, Ellen? Oh shit, did she do some crazy girl shit? No, she's about to. Ellen, hey, why don't we go inside and, like, do some crack or something? You look like you need it. I have to go to him. He's coming. Now, does he mean... Pause, by the way. Does he mean Orlok? Or does she mean Orlok? Or does she mean Hutter? You know, that's a cool question to ask. But she's like, I have to go now. And then sleep, fly away, paralysis, fly away. Someone stop her. Oh, we made it back. Hutter, you make it home yet, my boy? Will you shrink this damn thing out to be the correct scale? There she is. She's running to her boy. Hutter. My love. Oh, there's Knock, by the way. I love this. Knock is gonna get on his little stool. He's so little. He's gotta grab on and, like, hang off. Do a little parkour. My master has arrived. I'd be making that same face too. That's right. The master is close. The master is close. Pause. Now you better be careful when you lower yourself. Okay, he used the chair. I was about to say, I don't want him to fall down like Hutter did when he fell down that mountain. I like that Knock acknowledges that. He's like, my master has returned, and then he returns to, like, default sad monkey, back to his stasis form. And here it is. More of that telekinesis Nosferatu can use. He's got that short range mental powers, and he's gonna hit it with that hand scene. Classic hand scene. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Oh yeah. He be creeping and crawling. He looks like me when I'm creeping up on my cat while she's sleeping. I want to walk up and grab her like, ah! Give her a big old kiss. Right on the head. It's a good cat. What's up, Knock? You alright? No, Knock's just sit there like, give me your blood. That's right. Never turn your back on Knock. Y'all got too comfortable, bro. Put your guard down around my boy. Like, well, like what else is he gonna do? He's gonna leave now because this place only had one security guard. I wondered for a long time why it was said that Nosferatu had taken soil-filled coffins with him. I found recorded that vampires can only get their dark strength from the goddamned soil in which they had been buried. Wasn't that interesting? So Nosferatu isn't tied. This is one of my favorite scenes, by the way. Shit just cracks me up. Nosferatu isn't tied to... He's not like... It's just saying he gets his power from being in soil that's been damned by God, I think is the implication, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool. He gets his power from that. You like sleep in the soil, become a more powerful vampire that does telekinesis or something. Also, you get to have this kind of strength and swag. Apparently, the telekinesis is not enough for Nosferatu to take his coffin with him using the Force, so he's just gonna straight up carry that motherfucker by himself, and he's gonna look around like left and right, like crossing the street. Walking around all of Wisberg looking for he's like, hang on, where's that house that I signed up for? Where's Hutter's bitch? I'm looking for her too. There's all the plague rats spilling out onto the fair city. It's over now. And Nosferatu's mobile and he's got his coffin. That's my favorite part too. You can't get better than that. They're just like, fuck it, I'll just hold the thing. Walk down the road, no problem. Meanwhile, Hutter made it back into town, so interesting that Hutter made it back, and Nosferatu has just landed. So hopefully, let's see who reaches who first. Both are after the same girl. Both want her neck. And he's walking around. Look left, look right. Yeah, that's right. No one's watching. Keep. You're gonna suspect a thing. Oh, Hutter made it. He made the race because he didn't have a coffin to lug around. To be fair, he's like, my love, and she sees him and passes out immediately. And there's Nosferatu. Remember a long time ago I said, remember this frame? It's back. There's that frame again. Except it's got Nosferatu. Well, there, look left. Look that way too. Come on, let's keep walking. Keep it moving, bro. We're making it home. He's gonna get a hold of Ellen if we're not careful, Hutter. You better make the right moves. Oh, shit. Shit, he said, remember me? Now that means my house is right there. And he's like, I'll never leave you again, my creepy reptile lizard-eyed babe. And then he sees his house and he shiesties away with the coffin. No one who walks like that is up to any good, ever. And Nosferatu is a king of up to no good. Up to no good. Drink your blood, steal your girl, and the house next to you so he could get your girl. And all you wanted was to make some fucking money. Look at this. Nosferatu found his estate. He couldn't even walk across the street to it. He had to get on a boat and pose on it like a superhero, one-handing the coffin with his grave dirt, being like, I'm gonna get so much neck up in this abandoned-ass house. And you know it's Nosferatu's house, because he fucked the telekinesis and all that other shit we've been doing. My man's gonna look at this house and be like, you know what? I'm going through it. I'm just gonna enter this bitch. Anyway, let's investigate that ship that Nosferatu is on. Look at these bloodborne hunters with their top hats. Yep, he's dead as hell. He's got like 4 bite wounds in his neck. That's the captain. Rest in peace. Whatever happened to that one scientist, by the way? The guy who was like, it's like a vampire. I get it. It's like garlic. Or it's like a phantom. I don't know why I thought garlic. Never see him again. I know why they put him there. It's because Dracula, like the guy plays a bigger role in Dracula. We checked everything on board. No living soul. Yep. They're all dead. Only plague rats. I don't have coffee anymore. I turned my coffee to sweet tea. I like the cruel irony of that. They just brought an infected aboard. Or into the town, rather. They from the board to the town. They're like, alright, here's the manifest, or whatever, of the ship. 12th of July. There's all the crew. There's 1 helmsman, there's 1 ship's mate, and there's 5 sailors. He's gonna walk across that rickety-ass board, that plank. Don't fall down. Anyway, let's go meet up at the city hall or something. And let's go check out the body, the infected corpse of this guy. Covered in a Nosferatu infection. I crack it open. Is that doctor? Oh, I think that's the doctor. I think he's there. The guy who's like, it's a vampire. And they read it, they're like, 1 sailor with a fever, No wind. Oh, hang on. One mate acting insane. An unknown passenger is underneath the deck. And they got the wind directions and the course direction. Piecing together the mystery. Look, we got the whole gang together. This guy's like, I don't know why he said no. Keep reading. Rats in the ship's bottom. Plague threat. That's right, plague threat. And you're like, ah, shit, we brought him in here. That's right. We should probably take a big step back away from that body. Plague threat, go home, close all windows and doors. Yep. Damn it, Nosferatu, what have you done? Everyone is in turmoil and panic. I like this frame. Long hallway, yep. They got a little drummer boy like, hear me, hear me. Oh, I love this scene up here. Watch this. We're about to watch this little girl right here go from age 5 to age 75, back to age 5 again, in under like 10 seconds. Look at this girl's face. She's gonna step out.
What? What's going on, Dad?
Announcement. The mayor announces ill or plague-stricken people should not be seen on the streets and cannot be taken to the hospital. They must remain in their homes. Bring out your dead. You should get inside too. Cut forward. The city is ravaged in plague, and they're walking around marking the dead. Oh boy, what have they done? All of this because these guys thought they'd make some money. They thought they'd make some money off an old Transylvanian motherfucker. Or Carpathian or whatever the hell. And you fucked up. I like this one. He opens the door. Are y'all alive in there? Yeah? Alright. Move on to this next one. Are you? Oh, no, they're definitely dead. Put a cross on that. Be like this, man. Come on, man. Hutter had pleaded with Ellen not to touch the book within the faces that had frightened him, but she could not resist the strange force. He's like, don't read that book. I keep throwing at the floor aggressively. It's just, and now she's catching up on the lore because she's smart enough to read the damn thing. And she's like, Hutter, this is a vampire. Horrible nightmares. Hang on a sec. I almost walked off the building like 3 times. Wait a second. I'm waiting for her tongue to come out and lick her eyeball like a salamander. Blink, Ellen. Damn, this book is so scary. And there he is. Oh shit, no, literally there he is. This is how I see it every night. You better listen, Hutter. Stranger things have happened to you, Hutter. This is very clearly a vampire threat in our midst. And he says, no, not a vampire stealing my girl. I can't stop that. What are you gonna do? Is she dressed up for her funeral or your funeral? Now we really don't know. Hutter, this is your fault. This is your fault. You brought plague to this place. Imagine knowing that burden. Can't feel bad with your buddy Nock because Nock is losing his mind, eating flies and drinking human blood. And what is he up to anyway? Running around the streets? I guess we'll find out. Broke out after eating that dude's neck. Ah, the police and their big fucking lamps. Looks good. Looks good. Fear was hidden in all corners of the town. Who was still healthy? Who was already sick? Oh shit. Oh, those are the people who took care of Ellen. And did his wife get the consumption? The illness? I'll quickly go over. I'll fetch Sievers. There we go. Get Professor Sievers. Get my boy Seavy Weavy. Uh-oh, but it's nighttime. Oh, because the light went out. The wind blew the candle out, so it changed to blue. She's like, oh shit, it's blue now. I better freak out. I'd freak out too if I was gonna die of the plague. I see. Right. So we got light in here. Because there's light there. Oh, damn, look at all the bodies. And Ellen's just like, I can't believe my husband did this shit. Or my love, or whoever, whatever he is. I think we're friends, or whatever he is. And we're walking down Main Avenue with all the bodies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this has been like 10 casualties minimum so far. Not counting the potential 100 others. I'm saying like 5 coffins there. We saw police die. We saw the policeman die. We saw the captain die. Everyone aboard died. Actually, all those people died and they listed them out. So this will be like 20 deaths so far in this movie. Nobody can save you unless a sinless maiden makes the vampire forget the first crow of the cock if she was to give him her blood willingly. And I love this because Ellen reads this and goes, I'm a sinless maiden, you egotistical bitch. The fear-stricken town looked for a victim. It was Knock. I think they meant to say look for someone to blame or something like that. They're blaming Knock. My boy the penguin is out and about, and it's him. Look, all the small folk are whispering about it. They have seen him. He ran out of the house. He strangled the guard. Oh, what? You mean that little fly-eating little bitch? Little Renfield. He strangled him, the vampire. We got everyone. Everyone in this town needs someone to blame. Someone to make the victim. Oh, shit. Speaking of vampire, that's the guy right there. And he's like, oh, no, get out of there. Look at this. Look at this shit. Oh, my God. He got the whole town after him. It's like World War Z. Oh, that's not Knock. That's, oh, yeah, they're like, he's up there, and Knock's up there throwing, eating, I don't know how he did that. He's got supernatural power. He's turning into another, oh, look at that. You can't even hit with rocks. He's not affected. It's always a fucking game to him. It's always a game to him, that fucking Knock guy. He's always smiling and laughing. Yeah, don't slide down the, oh, don't drop that. Don't pull a Hutter and jump down that mountain and break your leg. Damn, look at him go. Oh, that looked like it hurt. He like locked his knees. Yeah, he be hobbling away, all right. Anyway, what's up, Ellen, my sinless maiden? What you doing there? It says ich eben eich, or whatever it says. I don't know what it says. There she is with a lizard stare again. She says, I guess I'll kill myself for the vampire's sake. That's real sad, isn't it? She's like meditating. Am I gonna be the sinless maiden? Am I gonna give my blood to Nosferatu to stop him? Thus giving Nosferatu what he wants, but also killing him. Like Hutter, you fucked up bad, my boy. You didn't get paid. You didn't get your girl. You didn't get a cool neighbor. And nothing but Knock's bald ass head popping out from behind this stump right here. And then making that face like, I got away with it. And like, oh shit, there he is. No, he's that way. No, he's this way. No, he's that way. No, he's over there. And he's laughing. Look at the chaos he sowed. He's gonna eat so many flies after this. Like, he's jumping for joy. He's like, I did it. I killed Batman. Look at this. And then they find a big ass. That's not Knock. Hang on. Knock is way too tall for that to be Knock. No. You know what it is. That's a scarecrow. That's not a vampire. Vampires can't. I mean, scarecrows can't drink blood. They scare crows. Oh, shit. All right. Up to the most terrifying scene transition of all time, straight to Nosferatu staring at me like my cat stares at me when she wants to get fed. Back to lizard-eyed Ellen being like, oh, the time has come. I'm gonna get fed on. Nah, I'd be scared too. I'd be so scared I'd grab my titty. I know she's grabbing her heart, but she's really woman-handling that titty. My heart. There you go again with that door shit, Ellen. At least they closed the window this time. Don't open it. Hutter, you wake your ass up. He's about to steal yo, bitch. And he's going, I'm on my way. Wake him up. Look at that. She's looking at him like, look at that. You're not even awake to save me. Doing this puppet thing that he's doing. Or is this a spell he's about to cast? Oh, I get it. I open the door and I let him in. And then he goes, yes, let me in. He goes, oh, for real? Okay, I'll pull up. I'm not really happy Bill Skarsgård, the new Pennywise, is going to be Nosferatu in this new movie coming up. I don't really feel to explain why. I just don't look forward to it being the new Pennywise. Kind of bored of him. He'll do a great job. I think I'm biased because I saw William Dafoe play Nosferatu in that one movie. That's this movie, but that's a good movie. William Dafoe is playing as Max Schreck, the guy who plays as Nosferatu. Also, go get Bulwer, by the way. Bulwer is that guy who be talking about vampires and phantoms. She's having an episode, and he doesn't know about it. He's like, I sure hope a Nosferatu doesn't pull up on my house. Like, my guy, you know he comes at night. He literally drank your blood. You watched him use magic to close a coffin. And he's like, I'm gonna sleep away. I'm gonna, Come on, man. Oh, hell yeah. Classic. The scene, he's be creeping up the stairs just like I would be too if I was invited over. I don't even need to touch that door. Fuck it. He's gonna use his shadow to open that. Wait, is that how he uses telekinesis? Does Nosferatu use his shadows to do wouldn't that be so fun? Specifically just yoing, and then, you know, there's that titty grab again. Ah, my boob. Can you feel my heart? Don't tell the guards or nothing like that. Now we're just gonna accept this happened. Maybe the guards wouldn't believe her. They'd be like, ah, woman. Now we got a cool scene right here because Nosferatu grabs her titty too. And her heart. With a cool shadow effect. That would explain if the shadow... That's my new Nosferatu shadow theory. Put it on the Nosferatu iceberg. Nosferatu uses his shadows to squeeze your girl's heart and tit. Yeah! Look at that. And they don't even do anything with it. It's just this scene, and then it cuts away. But it's awesome. Also, they caught Knock. He's like, they did? That little fucking piece of shit. Where is he? Oh. Uh-oh, that's the cock of the crow. And Nosferatu's, this is the look of someone of a vampire who's going, oh, fuck, I fed after the cock of the crow. That was the one thing I wasn't supposed to do as a vampire. Look how, he knows how fucked he is. That better not be sunlight. And even Knock is like, no! Oh no! So they caught Knock and they threw it back in the cell. No, the master, he fucking fed after the cock of the crow. It wasn't even sunlight that kills Nosferatu. It's the sunlight that appeared after the cock of the crow. Post-cock sunlight. Sun rising. You better get your ass out of there, Nosferatu. Look, and the sun is rising over Nosferatu's own house. The very place he agreed to stay in when he was like, I will drink your bitch's neck. He knows how fucked he is. Also, look, he appears in mirrors too, unlike Dracula. So that's a cool little detail, huh? Nosferatu in mirrors, and he's like, God, I have to grab my titty now, just like Ellen did. Get out of there, no! Oh, nope. Sorry, Nosferatu. You forgot the one rule of being a Nosferatu. And now you get to transition, fade, jump into a pile of smoke. Yeah, and poor Knock looks so disappointed. Damn it, the master's dead! And they're gonna blame me for all this shit. Even the plague ship, even when the ship with the plague rolled up, they're gonna be like, that was you, Knock. And he's like, how could give me a fly to eat. And there we have it. Oh, and even better, Ellen wakes up. She has normal bags under her eyes. She doesn't have that. No, never mind. Actually, no, she's still a lizard, but she's alive. And she looks over and what's she doing? Hunter! That's how happy I am when I see my friends, and I'm like, and there we go. And there's the doctor who showed up for 2 scenes to make jokes about vampires and phantoms, and now he's there. Or who is that guy? Is that the mayor? The wonder truly happened. The great death ended the same hour, and before the triumphant rays of the living sun, the darkness of the death bird was blown away. Bravo! And we did it! Simple as that. Nosferatu. There we go. Alright. Fuck this. Goodbye.